Okay, everybody, for a little secret, the Woodmizer book, the parts manual and the instruction manual, I found this quite a while back. I don't know if I remember to tell you, but when they packed mine and all the previous ones, they packed them in the saw head case instead of with the bolts and everything else. So you're trying to put yours together and you don't know where it's at, you know, open the pallet up enough to get your sawmill case open and find your instruction book in there and everything else. And like everything else, with something new and they're into production as fast as they can, things do get, you know, forgotten. So what I didn't get with mine was I didn't get the log holder. I did get in my bolt kit, I got the end and I got a set of the screws to put it together. And when I called them trying to describe exactly what the part was, I didn't know what the part numbers were. Well, like an idiot, I was going from front to back and building this thing and never really went into the back and opened up the book to see that all the parts are listed here with the part numbers. And they're really good about it. I mean, they sent me out a complete assembly. So now I've got an extra, I got an extra set of bolts, you know, everything. You know, they were very quick about it. They, you know, it got shipped right to my house. And so today is the day that I will finally install the log clamp down. And I'm working on an idea because so far a lot of people, you know, the problem with this log clamp is it's a great design for sticking into the log and for catching the bottom of the bottom board, but it has no way of holding on the end of this thread. So, you know, it just comes off. I'm working on a way to keep that from happening, so it will be permanently attached onto there and still be able to turn. So, like I said, opening up the book, and I can go back now to a section that I had to pass up before because I didn't have the log clamp. So if you're following along with me in order, you know, it's not going to be the same order because in the book, this was the next setup after the rails were put together. So it explains in here to you know, where each one of these parts go. Now this has got a shank on it, so it fits through this bar here and it doesn't squeeze the pipe down. So those pieces will be going in there on each end. And there's a little bit of a burr sometimes, so you gotta knock it loose and then install it in there. But they fit nice. They're nice snug fit and everything else. Now you're going to get some lock washers in there. Those go on the back side. You're going to get flat washers, and the flat washers go on both sides. You know, it goes on the bolt and it goes on the nut side. So you're going to have the flat washers, 4 of them, and you're going to get 2 spacers. And they go on the back side, or they go on the nut side. So this the standoff from the cross member. And then you're going to get these long bolts. So first you want to start with putting a washer on each one of those. And then it shows the bolts going in from this end here. so that it holds it away from the cross member. So feed the bolts up through. You feed the bolts up through, and then they go through the holes in the bed. Now, they don't go in the same distance away from each side. You know, it's going to be, you know, because these things can be turned either way. So it's going to be the hole towards this side and the inner section side of holes. So you go on the back side, you put one of the spacers on each one. So you have a spacer and then another washer. And then your lock nuts. But it's been a while since I made a video, so again, screwed up, sorry. Take this back off. It would be handy if the log clamp is in position on there first. So position the log clamp on there. Put the washer on there. Put a nut on that side so it holds it together. I'll slide it over. And then repeat by putting this bushing in, this bolt through, feeding it down to, putting this bushing, short bushing in, putting a flat washer on, and then putting the lock nut over. Okay. That's it as far as assembly. I mean, installation of this. You know, it's made so that when that folds down, this hits this bar here, so it doesn't go down into the dirt. But like I said, this end piece, if you put it down, it's going to fall off onto the ground. Like I said, I'm working on that. You know, I'll see if I can. I mean, I got a way I know I can make it work, but it's going to take a little bit of machining. So that's not tightened down, but that's the installation of your log clamp. It's going to look just like this. It's going to be coming out to here, so it's as far this way as it can get, and it will go down inside the bed rails when you're not using it, out of the way. But just remember this for right now until I can figure that out. Well guys, that's it for this video. I'm not quite sure this is the position I'm going to put this in, so I'm not going to tighten these down all the way right today. I just wanted to make a video and put it out there for you so that this process continues along. Like I said, you know, Woodmizer, excellent company to deal with. Missing some parts. If I would have not been a bonehead and looked in the back, I would have found, you know, all the parts and numbers in there, and you know, it would have worked out a lot easier. But instead, what they did is they sent me the whole log clamp, so I've got extra parts, which is, you know, really nice of them. I want to thank them for that. This mill is, you know, so far quality. You know, I mean, that's all I see in this whole mill is quality. And the next video, hopefully I'll have this bed off the trailer, and we'll see about installing the head onto the rails and install the safety catches. So that'll be it for this video, and thank you very much. Please subscribe and like my videos, and you order your Woodmizer, you'll be all prepared to put it together when you get it. Thank you.